Alright, so it seems like we're jumping directly into a PM singles match. I imagine it's winner's side, but you know. Now see, Game & Watch is an interesting character. I like to call him the crouch cancel king when it comes to it. That manhole cover that Game & Watch really, that pulls up out of the ground, just offers a lot of hitbox, and it comes out super quick. I want to say frame 4. It certainly feels like it. It seems like we're putting a label on the fedora to make sure you know which one's Fatality. This fedora power, I believe he calls it. We are jumping right into this match on Dreamland. Game & Watch doing a great job of juggling Fatality before Fatality has a good job of cracking open Game & Watch with those down tilts. Because the problem that Fatality runs into in this matchup is that since Game & Watch has that fantastic down tilt and a lot of really, really great tilts, he has to approach either with a raw knee or going with an aerial attack. And you can have some really real difficulty when it comes to aerial approaches on Game & Watch. So it's interesting that they chose Dreamland considering all the platforms. And we Fedora boys, evidently. So Fatality really trying to go in there, but Game & Watch just keeping the combo game up on it. Really doing a great job of spacing those aerials. Fatality getting a solid back air, trying to go for the down air to spike, but Game & Watch actually chose to go on stage, which is quite an interesting decision. Fatality going with the up air and letting Game & Watch come back on stage. Misses the sheet. Exactly. Fatality getting his first stock. But it'll be interesting to see how he reacts with with 100 damage or so. Like I said, that down tilt is just crucial. Really difficult in this matchup to deal with. Fatality, yep. Finally gets to opening, and Game & Watch interrupts it with a quick back air. Game & Watch doing a great job. He was trying to go for that nair, but he saw that ledge. Knew Fatality was going to go for it. Great read. Nice. Ooh, Fatality. Doing a great job of resetting the situation back to two-stock. Game & Watch using his bacon to provide some great aerial coverage. Fatality missing the tech roll and into a 9 by the Game & Watch. Fantastic RNG right there. Fantastic. Getting the man. Great Dacus. Great Dacus. Ooh. Great job by Game & Watch by keeping the pressure on Fatality. Fatality going for ledge, getting a quick nair to come back on stage, but Game & Watch just goes for the nair himself. Gets game 1. Well done by Chip Groove. We are going straight into match 2. Fatality a little frazzled, as you can see, yeah. But due to Dreamland, Game & Watch had a lot of room for those aerial combos. So Pokemon Stadium 2 is an interesting choice considering there's no middle platform and there's more room for Fatality to run away. Considering Game & Watch is not exactly the fastest character around, but once he gets you an opening, he can get that aerial game. As you can see right here, Fatality doing a great job of teching in place to reset that situation. Going with nairs, missing the DI into the knee, getting a quick kill on stock 1. Ooh, great down air. Ooh, footstool combos. That is one thing in PM you really don't see too often. Fatality does a great job. It's not necessarily bad manners or disrespect, but he does a great job with those footstools off ledge. Eventually leading into that knee combo. Fatality fully turning the oven on. Really, really cooking right now. Putting the oven on high. Exactly. And after these combos, Chip excuse me, Chip Groove is doing a really difficult time resetting the situation when it comes to keeping himself. He's very nervous when it comes to this game. He's finally able to get that first stock after three loses on Pokemon Stadium 2. Tries to grab some iframes to the ledge. Fatality putting too much pressure with that back air. Really, Fatality going for that down air. Gets mixed up in a up air. Very nice read. Game Watch attempting to go for the Dacus, but Fatality wasn't falling for it. He's seen that Dacus too many times in those past matches. He's not going to do it this time. Fatality waiting a moment before going into a quick down air. Game Watch spacing it properly for the back air. Missing the Dacus point of view due to the Pokemon Stadium platform. Resetting to neutral, going in the bacon, going to up air in the neutral air, gets him off stage. Trying to get some iframes to put him off ledge, but Fatality has enough to get back on. Misses and gets to the neutral air for the kill. Indeed. Anything's possible when it comes to Smash. I've seen more crazier recoveries and crazier. Exactly. And the knee is the absolute. That's it for that set.
Good job, Fatality.
All right, we're now 1-1.
Pretty sure we're going to see a stage out platform. Smash or possibly.
Yeah. Seems like Fatality left on his bans. He left FD open, which we are going straight to battle.
Go! He's gonna really have to respect that.
Fatality doing a great job of keeping pressure on Game & Watch toward the beginning of the match. Missing the down air due to the perfect sweet spot of Chip Groove. Chip Groove having enough DI to get back on stage, but for how long is really the question before Fatality ends it. Right then and there. Absolutely critical. When it comes to games like this, you go to game 3, game 4, game 5. Momentum is everything, and Chip Groove, I feel, really lost that in the second game.
Master, mommy master. You're playing guard.
Exactly. I mean, just simply that read that Chip Groove would go for the air right there was beautiful. And Chip Groove resetting the situation with the Nair, missing a wave land, gets him back on the ledge. Fatality taking every advantage he can, hitting with a soft hit knee. Immediately resets the situation to 88%. Beautiful. He was fishing for that back air, but it really worked out in the situation. See, that is one problem when you run into games like, Game & Watch, is that when you have to deal with a character that has so much down tilt potential, when it comes to crouch canceling, you really have to be careful about where you do it on ledge. I have difficulty playing Roy due to that situation. I really can't be toward the ledge and go for a down tilt, otherwise you're just going to have horrible DI. But exactly. No. I'd like to give a shout out to our 21 viewers. Thank you for sticking around, watching Fatality get some great combos on this. That was rough. He just missed out on that recovery. Now, due to that, the momentum, just Fatality does not give up. There is no questions asked and wins the game. That was a great job keeping up the pressure.